In 1972 and 73, Memphis was still reeling from the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and was deeply divided along racial lines. This team gave the city something to rally around.
It was the first time, to my knowledge, in the city of Memphis that they had that many African Americans on the same basketball team.
We had players on the team that were from small towns, from big cities, and it was quite a diverse group of guys, really.
They got along well. They were all like brothers.
They all had the same goal. They wanted to become national champions.
After a painful start with just 2 wins and 3 losses, the team began to excel under the coaching of Gene Bartow and the unwavering support of fans.
Didn't matter if you were rich or poor, white or black, what part of the city you lived in. Seemed like people loved the Tigers and loved coming to Mid-South Coliseum and watching those teams and watching those games. And so I just think all that kind of brought everybody together and brought the city together. And
one game at a time, the Tigers clawed their way to become conference champs.
Everybody heard about the Missouri Valley Conference in basketball. It was supposed to be one of the best basketball conferences in America at the time.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to an evening of basketball, the biggest game in the history of Memphis State University. Here comes UCLA.
And so on March 26, 1973, the Tigers found themselves battling the UCLA Bruins for the national title.
It was wow. It was absolutely so exciting. Anything that went on that week in your life, you forgot it for those, 2 hours?
Near side, and a 7 to Robinson. Baseline jumper from 17 feet. Bingo! Robinson got it. Ronnie's second shot. And believe it or not, we're tied at 39.
Despite the Tigers' best efforts, UCLA would claim the victory.
I really believe that 2 out of 3, we would spank them.
But the Tigers team won the hearts of the fans and a permanent place in the history of Memphis.
And we certainly appreciate the University of Memphis for what they're doing to keep their legacies alive and commemorating these anniversaries.
Our fan base, they love their basketball. They live and breathe it, and so to be a part of that culture is something special.
my dad just absolutely had a great love for the city of Memphis and the people here. He had no greater joy than being the head basketball coach at Memphis State.
And star player Larry Finch would follow in Bartow's footsteps to become the Tigers' head coach for more than a decade.
When I see the statue, I don't just see him, I kind of see the city of Memphis. You know, like all that we go through, it represents all the people, the mentor, the coaches, the players, the fans, all the pushing, all the hard work.
All I want to do is just one more time so that everyone can feel what I felt. Make it their penny. You can do it.